Whoa, man. I hope everybody's having a good day today because it's about to get better. We finally had Danny who come in and start talking to the community in the Discord. And man, it is just a good sight to see, just to see Danny come back and start talking to us. That alone is a really good sign. But it doesn't stop there. It continues, and then people get to asking him some questions. We're asking him about the transmutation, who's the next playable hero. Obviously, he just can't drop everything and let us know exactly everything that's going on, but he does kind of answer some questions his own way. Now, of course, he's just engaging with the fans and just having a good time speaking with the community, but he does shed some light into what is happening more behind the scenes. Now, in the Discord, he was asked by somebody by the name of Falk, and they were asking him, hey Danny, when will the next PC be announced? Don't need to give an exact date, only an estimate. Now, this is a question that a lot of people probably were thinking, but this guy was the first one to come out and straight up say it. Now, his response to that question is actually pretty big, and it's a good sign to what's to come, because Danny says in this reply, Friday you get some, then next week I'll talk about it. Does that mean Friday we're going to get an announcement and then next week possibly a live stream? This is, I hope, please let it be true, because this is what we've been needing. We've been needing this, especially having Danny come back and start talking to the community. It's a big sign, a good step towards the right direction. This is shedding a lot of light to the fact that people were thinking that they didn't care about us, and he does touch up on that subject later in the video. Now, does this mean that the next character is going to be announced? Wait, now he kind of also answers that question by saying, I didn't say PC sneak peek. So just to kind of let people know, like, okay, yeah, you guys are gonna hear more next week, but just letting you know, I didn't say PC, like playable character, when PC means playable character in this type of, subject. But hopefully we get maybe a little tease, and just maybe a little tease, just a little something, maybe it's a Deadpool or something. Actually, he does touch up on the fact of people saying, is it Deadpool? And he replies by saying, not true, that it's my favorite hat. So he's just letting us know, like, hey, I just love that hat. That's why I'm always wearing it, because that's my favorite hat. That's my lucky hat, probably. That still doesn't mean that it's not Deadpool, but hopefully, honestly, at this point, I just want to know who it is. Deadpool, Wolverine, if it's really going to be Savage Shadowland, Wolverine, Deadpool, somebody that really has a connection with that story. Since we had Magic and she was kind of related to that whole story in some type of way, maybe we can get somebody from the X-Men. Maybe it's gonna be Wolverine. There is a Wolverine game coming out. There's a Wolverine's gonna be in Midnight Suns. Wolverine is scheduled to appear in Doctor Strange, or it could be Wanda, it could be Thor, we don't know, but the chances of it being somebody well known, I hope they go that direction and not go the direction they went with Magic by choosing Magic, who is not that well known. Even though she ended up being really fun to play, I feel like right now for this game, they need to bring a big name to catch a lot of attention. Now, when he was asked about going MIA or why they've been MIA for such long time, he actually responds by, and I quote, doing actual work and classes, bros, not MIA. Now, the way I'm taking this is that like we're not ignoring you guys just because we're not engaging with you, but we've just been working really hard with the game and what we have in front of us. And that is the reason why you guys haven't really been hearing from us, because we've been so hard at work. Now, maybe having somebody that's just dedicated with keeping in contact with the audience or the community, because you saw what happened when nobody started talking to the community started speculating. I was making these speculation videos, and because we want to know, like, when we're not being, when we don't know exactly what's going on, and then we stop getting these updates weekly, then speculation starts happening, and that's never really a good thing. But that's only because we're afraid that the game is probably going down the wrong path. But this is very good news, because this is shedding some really much needed light at the end of the tunnel. We're starting to see it, and this is some great news. Honestly, this really just made my day to be able to wake up start checking the discords and seeing this on the feed, and that is just really good. Now, what exactly is going to be in this announcement, and what are they going to be teasing on Friday? So Friday, he said announcement on Friday, and then he's gonna talk about it the week after. Now, when he says that, I believe that's a live stream. Please let it be a live stream, Danny, please. Because it's been over 2 months now since we've seen Danny in that Deadpool hat live on feed, and everybody's just desperate for new information because there's a lot more that we want to know about next 6 months with that Dev Note 7. I feel like you guys can touch up more on it just to kind of let us know what's happening and what is the first thing that's coming out of that Dev Note 7 that you guys are talking about. What is the first one that's going to be coming out? Are we getting something in the month of March? But it does look like March is turning out to be gonna be pretty big. So hopefully, got my fingers crossed. So be prepared Friday to get an announcement of some sort. Now, don't expect anything huge on Friday. They could surprise us and announce something big on Friday, but I expect that Friday there's gonna maybe be like some type of a pre-dev note. I don't know what it is, but on the week after, it's gonna be the big one. And I really hope that they announce a live stream. And because if they announce a live stream, that's big, because that means that they're going to sit down with us and answer a lot of questions, and we're going to know a lot about more of where the direction that MFR is heading to. Now, I don't know if Danny is playing with us or he's teasing us, but he does leave a comment saying, "Give me that transmutation." Now, I don't know if he's just replying to something that's another conversation, or he did get asked a couple times for magic transmutation, and I wonder if he's just hinting that it's coming. And I hope it is, because there's some gear that my magic has that I definitely want to try to get it and transmute it to my Spidey, because she has some Sakaar gloves that got some pretty good rolls on it, and I'm waiting for that transmutation to be able to do it so I can try to switch it over to Spidey. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty excited about this. This is actually some pretty big news that we finally got Danny, and Netmarble doesn't have Danny tied up somewhere. We actually got to see him, and hopefully we get to see him live again with that Deadpool hat, and hopefully we get Deadpool. I'm not so sure that they're going to announce the next playable character. I think that they're really going to spend time on the next content that's coming out. Like, they're going to talk about character balancing, and probably character balancing is probably going to be the biggest thing they're going to talk about. But they need to shed light on the future of this game, and hopefully let us know when the first part of the new PvE event, like mode, is going to be coming out. So, and hopefully it comes out next month, because if it does, that's pretty big, because we're desperate for more PvE content, and we definitely want to try out those new modes, find out more about what Pegasus is and how it does. Do your guys automatically level up all the way to a certain level? I want to know more about that. So you guys let me know down in the comments below. What do you guys think of this? And are you guys excited to finally see Danny back talking with the community and letting us know there's going to be an announcement or some tease on Friday, and then he's going to talk about it next week? So you guys let me know down in the comments below. What do you guys think of this? And I'll catch you guys next time.